We're all set to bring you NBA action.
Oh, look at that.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Grizzlies homestand.
Yeah, and Kevin, I haven't been able to quite figure out what the problem's been for this group. Because the struggle is real. I know they're working hard to get things figured out, but no matter what road they've taken, it's led to a dead end.
Here's Morant. Takes it off the glass. And Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
The kick out to Williams. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the paint. It's stolen. And Aldama has it in the corner. It's the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low. Here's Davis. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Right, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Back to Russell. Davis sets a screen. From deep three-point land, they get the rebound. The putback is no good. Grizzlies off to a quick start here.
All right, there you go.
4-point game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But
I didn't even do that.
matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
In court for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Now here's Morant. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. At the elbow, it's James. To the inside, Davis. They need this. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively, and that one gave up way too many easy shots.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. You take a look at Los Angeles.
Kevin, the streak has been very difficult since this team has struggled of late, and the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Now here's McDaniels. Conley for three. And Davis pulls it down. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Here's Edwards. That one's in his first shot this game.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Right side Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Over Russell. Out to Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards at 5.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Down low. Kicks it out to James. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. He gets it in there.
In production, one of the things James does best, he's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 5. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Screen by James. To the paint. And finished off by LeBron.
How about this? AD making the pass out of the pick and roll. That's a rare occasion because usually he's finishing.
Corner shot. Gobert can't hit.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well. Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
So good, so good.
What you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Arrested.
Russell missing. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Left side Davis. It's stolen by Gobert. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open team.
Pass to McDaniels. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And they pick up 2.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Russell with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 10. And finished
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
He gets that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen.
Demonstrator, man.
Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
Hey guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, grade, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you earned it.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Davis. Davis sets a screen to the inside and finished off by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD, working the pick and roll beautifully.
Morris looking over the floor. And it's hauled in by Los Angeles. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
Now look at these two teams who seem to perhaps be on the verge. So these are those pecking order games where you try to get some separation.
Here's Davis. Takes it inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I'll tell you what, fellas, we are watching a mobile big man tuned in and work. So smooth for his size is Anthony Davis.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up. He can do everything offensively, and defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Russell in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage pay.
Not that one. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Wood. Wood sets a screen. Inside. Wood is double. Oh, the jam by Wood.
Showtime, Christian Wood, putting down the hammer.
Here is Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Sliding in. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give him a chance for the and one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he ends up missing both free throws. we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific Division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of all, number of all-stars, and caliber of the team. That's the one.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Christian Wood. Wow.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
And they double up James. Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. They double team Conley. Charity strike shot. And he threw the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. That one on Davis. Greg, looking at the history of the they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in
Damn.
the longest championship drought in LA, just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
Los Angeles shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Minnesota calls timeout. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Minot. No good again that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Hachimura, no good. Here's Anderson going inside. Good D by Wood.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's James. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw. Fouls. He uses his body really well.
It's the second from the line. In court for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Right wing. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Jumps up, and LeBron throws it down.
Boy, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind.
Oh, my.
Darvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. From the rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report. Outside Conley. It's up a three. Edwards. Out to Conley. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. From 6 away. Another miss by James. Over in the corner, Edwards. 8 feet away. Good on the shot. Edwards got 11.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Screen. To the middle. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Timeout called the Lakers. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Towns missing. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Driving the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
Even when LeBron faces resistance, he just turns up the dial of intensity and gets it done.
Towns, no luck. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Back to James. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. James has got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
The sweep crossover two. LeBron's got 30 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Anderson can't get it to go. Pass to Reeves. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Minnesota with the rebound. Anderson right side. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Davis. Oh, he blocked it, deflects off the backboard. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And free throw shooting has been an issue all game.
Yeah, you know, it's been holding him back. He's got to get his head right. Try to get those misses out of his mind and then focus on the next one. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Down low. 6 feet out.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timeout called the Lakers. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Here's McLaughlin. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good on the 3. Stolen by Anderson. The 10-footer. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And it's Davis at the elbow.
I don't know why I did that.
Anderson. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Edwards. Off target at the rim. The Lakers controlling the game. James in the high post. And they double up LeBron. Can't hit net from in close. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot from 6. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Pass to Edwards. For the 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Reeves. James looking around. Outside Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Inside, here's Hachimura. Outside for Davis. Lakers passing it around. Pass to LeBron. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Russell, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Gobert with a wide open look. Nick Daniels with the ball. Three-pointer. And Davis pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Looking to end his cold spell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered. In this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the ball. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here
for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Davis.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the loss of the Lakers.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. Was not a smart pass.
And here's Los Angeles. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. The three from LeBron. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Conley outside. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. There's the triple. And they go to the intentional foul.
Talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He doesn't get the second one.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
And Donovan Ham.
Yeah, well, I'll do that. We got an and one.
belongs to the Timberwolves in this one. As we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
They double-team Conley. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship run just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Edwards to the middle. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to McDaniel. 2 points. That one goes.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving out with conviction.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now here's Edwards. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. James with some nice D.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here is Davis. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
That's what Davis can provide for you. Gave his man such a great look.
Here is Edwards. After the basket by the Lakers. Towns, the screen. Edwards drives in. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Davis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And for his size, and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs.
First free throw is good. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
Now, here's McDaniels. His last outing, he had 24 points. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Oh, good on the triple.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here is Edwards. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Inside. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
As the anchor of this defense, Rudy Gobert instills confidence amongst his teammates. They know he has their back.
Wow,
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And stolen by Russell. Here we go, one-on-one. LeBron, left side.
Oh. Yeah.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Gobert, the screen to the inside. Looking to end the run. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers leading by 7. Bounce pass, Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Ahead, Minnesota on.
Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And looking at their schedule, they picked the worst time to be out of sync. Heading into a tough matchup now, you wonder what the game plan will be coming out. Will they try something new?
Most NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. But what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, BA, focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
And Minnesota has possession. Here's Conley. And misses it off the right side of the rim. James deciding where to go with it. And Davis gets it to go.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Slam dunk by James.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Richard, when you look at Austin Reeves' road to the NBA, it's a pretty inspiring story.
Yeah, undrafted out of college, signing a 2-way contract with the Lakers. improving year by year.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
You know, Richard, if anyone had exceeded the hype of the first overall pick, it might be AD.
All right, listen. At the end of the day, I think Anthony Davis has met expectations of his own and probably leaving.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Lakers call time here.